I'm Cavell Phillips, host of What Works RVA, where we highlight people, places, and things. Today we're here in the beautiful city of Petersburg, the historic city of Petersburg, and of course we're here with three of the most important people, in my opinion, in this city, and that's of course our mayor, Mayor W. Howard Myers, Chief of Police, Chief John Dixon, and then the city manager, William E. Johnson III. Guys, it's great to be here in the city of Petersburg, and I'm excited about I Am Petersburg, Virginia. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But we're here on Van Buren Street where there's some new things happening. We see new homes being built. We're standing here on the porch of a new dwelling here on Van Buren Street here in the city of Petersburg. We mentioned there are new homes, new buildings, new businesses coming to the area. And as we talk with the city mayor here in Petersburg, W. Howard Myers. Mayor Myers, tell us about some of the new homes that are being built. Of course, we see this beautiful one here. How affordable is it? How easy it is for maybe some of the residents to own one of these homes?
We're building 9 more houses here to make it affordable for our residents here, which could be affordable with respect to the rent that you're paying now. The mortgage could be even better. The city is doing everything it can to make residency here in Petersburg a popular opportunity for everybody.
Okay. Well, City Manager Johnson, there are a lot of folks moving in and out of the area as a result of Fort Lee. There are, of course, college students and their families. And, of course, the city of Petersburg is doing everything it can to make people feel comfortable here in the city, such as providing beautiful homes such as this and other dwellings.
Definitely. The mayor and council at his last council meeting approved funding through community development block grants that would allow potential first-time home buyers to pay a lesser on the cost of the home.
Right.
As they work with our real estate company that we've hired last year and going through the Petersburg Redevelopment Housing Authority, it's an excellent opportunity for individuals who are now renting to become homeowners and have pride in their new home.
And are there other areas here in Petersburg where we might find new homes such as this?
Well, we have a host of vacant lots that are owned by the city, and especially here in Ward 5. I know for a fact over between Gressy Street and Mistletoe Street, that's probably, right now, we're ready to sell 20 lots at a very good price. As I said earlier, our real estate company is promoting that. Information is on the website. So if you want to build a home or purchase a new home, Petersburg is the place to be.
Petersburg is the place to be. And of course, in addition to inviting people to come, live here, work here, play in the city of Petersburg, of course we rely heavily upon our city police, and we have Chief John Dixon here. And Chief Dixon, some of the things that your agency, police department, some of the things you're doing to make Petersburg more inviting.
One, we focus on quality of life issues now, Cabell. I think it's so important that we look at quality of life and how people can feel comfortable, how families can purchase these houses and be a part of the city. We definitely focus on community policing as one of our philosophies within the police department to make sure that we and the community are one and we join together to continue to be one. So we focus on those type of things, and we welcome all people to come live, work, and play in the city of Petersburg.
Excellent. Of course, we've been talking about some of the economic things that are being done here in the city of Petersburg. We're talking about safety and things of that nature. You have businesses that are coming to Petersburg to set up shop here, and it's as a result of some of the things that we just mentioned. You're making new homes available, you're making the city a safer place to live, and you even in the last year or so you started a new branding, which is I Am Petersburg, Virginia. How did all of this start? How did all of this come about?
Well, the unfortunate thing for the city of Petersburg, we had a bad reputation of not being safe, not being very clean. And why would you want to come to Petersburg, Virginia? So we came up with I Am Petersburg, Virginia. So it's an effort to not only educate our citizens here in the city, but most importantly, to promote investors to come to the city of Petersburg, build hotels, bring new jobs, create restaurants, retail. Just an excellent opportunity to capture on our great location. We learned last week, was emphasized this again by a presentation from VDOT, that 100,000 cars per day pass the interchange of I-85 and 95 on a daily basis. So it's an excellent opportunity to get some new traffic here into the city of Petersburg.
And those who travel up and down 95, 85, they get off of exit 52, the gateway of the city of Petersburg. What are some of the things that they might see or will enjoy when they come to the city of Petersburg?
Well, when they come to the city of Petersburg, they'll see that we're very interested in revitalizing the city to make it a warm entryway for people to come in and enjoy themselves, enjoy the tourism, enjoying the lifestyle here in Petersburg. We're rebranding the city to make it a destination place.
Absolutely.
For everyone.
This city is a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
We have historic locations. You sit an hour and a half from Washington, D.C., an hour and a half from Virginia Beach, an hour from Charlottesville. What better place to be? You can go to Richmond in 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And once we rebuild these assets, we build new hotels, we redo the bridge at Exit 52, we fix the gateway into VSU. We take care of the entranceway on 460, the entranceway on Route 36.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a great destination for people to come live, work, and play each and every day.
Hey Richmond, what have you been doing that's innovative, fun, and new? Lose that puzzled look. Check out What Works RVA TV weekly for a spotlight on people, places, events, and much more. Watch What Works RVA TV Tuesdays at 5 on CW Richmond.
We're in Old Town Petersburg at this time, and we're here with City Manager William Johnson and Mayor Myers. This is the Southside Depot. Tell us about this building and the rest of it.
Well, here we received the VDOT Transportation Enhancement Grant for $750,000. And with phase one, we'll be redeveloping the Southside Depot. It'll be the new home of the National Park Service, contact station. From the green door down, we're in the final stage of negotiating a lease with another developer to do some retail shops, potentially a restaurant on the very end. And on phase two, this will be created as a small outdoor open activity area for different events, different activities here in the city of Petersburg. Just on the other side of the Civic Center here will be our microbrewery. A local developer, Dave McCormick, is going to invest roughly $6.5 million to bring that to fruition here in the city of Petersburg. Oh, and the chief, one of the reasons we're able to do this is the chief and his team has done an outstanding job of keeping the community safe, community policing, getting the communities involved. Chief, why don't you tell them about the Citizen Police Academy about to kick off?
All right, the Citizens Police Academy, what's so unique about that, one, it helps with the transparency between the police organizations and our community. It allows the community to be a part of what goes on in the police department, to see the different divisions, to see the different projects that we have going on, and to actually participate in it. So that is, one key element that we do to make sure that we have transparency within our police organization, as well as, to connect with our communities.
Here is on Cockade Alley, is Brick House Run, another one of our fine eating establishments. Directly behind us here is Wabi Sabi, a great restaurant. Matter of fact, the owner of that over on Sycamore Street is hopefully another 120 days we'll be opening the Raging Cajun Steakhouse. Immediately behind us, you can see here Andrade's, who has outdoor entertainment, live outdoor entertainment. He puts up a tent. Directly down the street there is Maria's, the Italian restaurant, who moved across the street to a larger facility. In her place, moved in 16 West. We also have a long-standing restaurant called the Black Swan, and there's a host of different foodies downtown. Long Streets, Alibi, Alexander's, the Dixie Bakery. Less than a mile from here, we have the Buttermilk Bakery, and they opened a therapeutic massage. We have another therapeutic massage facility here. So it's a lot of different things that you can do right here in Old Town Petersburg.
And Petersburg is certainly more historical than some folks may even know. And certainly coming to the city of Petersburg, they can not only see what treasures lie here in Petersburg, but then they can come here to the kiosk and read all of this rich history. There are people who reside within 30 miles of Petersburg, don't know the history of Petersburg.
Oh, definitely. And one other thing we're going to be kicking off in the next 90 to 120 days, we received a grant for 3 rubber wheel trolleys. So once we redevelop the Southside Depot and have the National Park Service, we'll be able to pick you up from here, take you out on Route 36, actually to visit the National Park Service, and then bring you back.
That's awesome.
So you can start here and go out to the Park Service. We have the ability to move people around and throughout the community.
Yes. That's here again, another great attraction here in the city of Petersburg. You can shop, work, play, eat great food, and then of course get in on a lot of the great history that's here in the city of Petersburg.
And learn how the city of Petersburg have changed this entire country. You know, both from the Civil War to the Afro-American participation in the Civil War. There's a lot of, I mean, I grew up in Richmond, and when I first got, I said, wow, why do we go to Jamestown every year? We should have came to Petersburg.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
So, I mean, it's a host of history right here in our great city.
Absolutely. Well, as you've heard and as you've seen, there's lots going on here in the city of Petersburg. We want you to visit this beautiful city. Take I-95 or I-85, come off exit 52 to the city of Petersburg. You'll be glad that you did. Lots of great places to eat, entertainment, and sporting events. Also visit their website, IamPetersburg.com. And of course, you can continue to watch us here on What Works RVA. And guys, come on, let's say it together. I am Petersburg.
Special moments don't just happen, they are created. The talented staff of Occasions by AK know this all too well. Hi, this is Angie of Occasions by AK. Call me today to plan your next event.
I am part owner of Buttermilk Bakery. The other owner is Ben Kronk. He is the master of the donuts, and I do more of the cakes and cupcakes and things like that. How we started out was I met Ben through it's my best friend's husband. And we worked together at Whole Foods Market for years. Ben has worked in kitchens since he was 15 years old. I've been baking professionally for about 10 years, made wedding cakes on the side out of my house for years. We just had a great opportunity and kind of had to go for it. Right now I'm scooping out some vanilla cupcakes. We make everything here from scratch. Every single cupcake, the batter, the icing, every donut made from scratch.
Stay as sweet as you are, don't let a thing ever change you. Stay as sweet as you are, don't let a soul rearrange you. Don't ever lose all the charm you possess. Your loveliness, darling, the way you say yes. Stay as sweet as you are, discreet as you are, you're divine, dear. Stay as grand as you are, and as you are, tell me that you're mine, dear. Young and gay, or old and gray, near to me or afar, night and day I pray that you'll always stay as sweet as you are.
So I'm Mary Beth Weathington, and I live down here in historic downtown Petersburg. This area is just exploding, and I totally love that. With the barbecue place coming inside, and now this, and the spa, and the coffee shop, and this area is just awesome. And it's got a really small hometown feel, this bake shop. I'm so excited to eat this red velvet cupcake. Buttermilk icing, cannot wait. That rich, creamy icing, had it before here, it's excellent. Red velvet. And the coffee, they actually have soy milk sitting out for us to use. And the food is just excellent. And you gotta come down here and check this little place out, because the stuff around here is just really neat. It's got that nice small town feel, and the food is just excellent. Just a small town, just like your grandmother made it, but better. It's awesome. Come on down. Good.
Some law firms advertise that they want to represent people with serious injuries.
McEachin & G believes that whether it's a neck or back strain,
or whether you've lost a limb or the life of a loved one,
it is serious, and the insurance company and your attorney should take it just as seriously.
At McEachin & G, every case for every client matters.
Let the experience, the personal attention, and the caring of McEachin & G represent you with your personal injury.
we're here. Tom McCormick, the owner of Saucy.
How are you, Cabell? Nice to see you.
The man who made the McCormick name famous.
Oh, that's nice.
Man, this is fabulous. You know, the first time I saw this place, it was nothing but a shell.
It wasn't very long ago. It was a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago, and now this is probably one of the most talked about places in the Petersburg Tri-City area.
That's great.
Now, so, tell me, how did this all start?
Well, we actually started 5 years ago when this building was a shell. We started 5 years ago in a shipping container on the corner outside.
And you started with barbecue?
Yes, we did. Well, the original idea was to just sell sandwiches. It was going to be a real small restaurant. It was going to be pork barbecue sandwiches, and that was it. I swear that was what we thought about in the beginning was, let's try to make a perfect sandwich.
Sure.
And then so we did a little bit of that, I think, for maybe a few months. And then our pitmaster, Eric, he decided that he wanted to sort of branch out and maybe try some other things. He cooks incredible chicken, cooks great beef brisket, great ribs. So reluctantly, we went from just the sandwich place to having a few other things on the menu. If you'll notice, our menu is still really small.
Now, you mentioned the perfect sandwich. In your mind, or your pitmaster's mind, what's the perfect sandwich?
Well, for us, it's a nice smoky pork sandwich with a great sauce. We're called Saucy's for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. And that, in your mind, or in the concept of Saucy's, that's what a perfect sandwich is. And then, of course, you move from that, as you mentioned, to other things such as the chicken, ribs, and what else?
And brisket, beef brisket. We do a chopped beef brisket sandwich. We have a few sides. We have potato salad, beans, and coleslaw. Again, just a very small menu. It's really focused, and it hasn't changed much over the years.
And that helps when you can kind of concentrate on those things that you're really good at.
That's right.
And people will know you for those few things that you're really good at.
Right.
That'll bring the crowd. Can I now meet the pit man?
Sure. The smoke man is here.
And the sauce master?
Yes.
Now, I know you can't give me all of your secrets, but can you give me one or two secrets about the sauce?
Well, the secret is they're good on everything.
Your sauce is good on everything?
They sure are.
Now, I'm a strange bird.
Okay.
I even like good sauce on French fries. So what about your sauce?
My favorite sauce, I have abandoned all ketchup. Our chicken sauce is excellent on the French fries. I cannot go wrong with that one.
Wow, so I can get that for my sandwich, and I can get the sauce for my fries.
Sure can.
I'm at home.
It's my favorite.
I'm at home. And now I have had the pleasure of having your barbecue pulled chicken sandwich once, and it had coleslaw on it.
Oh boy.
Tell me about the coleslaw. What makes it different?
Oh, everything. Well, no mayo. Absolutely no mayonnaise. It's a vinegar-based slaw with cilantro and pineapple.
Wow, and it had a little kick to it.
Yeah, so I got a couple of jalapenos in there.
I love it.
Not too much, but yeah, just the right amount.
All right. And so, Eric,
yes,
you're the man in the pit, right?
Yes, sir. The smoke man, as they call me.
It's the smoke man. So, what makes your concept, or when you and Tom came together and said we're going to do this, you wanted to do it a little different than maybe everybody else, to make people come and run it?
Exactly. Well, I think what we sort of focused on was doing it a little bit like everybody else did, instead of specializing in just a regional type of barbecue. Around here in Virginia and close to North Carolina, a lot of people are very familiar with the Carolina style barbecue, which is very heavily focused on vinegar-based sauces, which is really good. Right. But a lot of places around here offer a slight variation of the same thing, whereas I think what we kind of specialize in is sort of bringing a little bit, I think Tom had mentioned, of traveling across the country and finding some of the best sauces from Texas to St. Louis, Kansas City, and sort of being influenced and bringing them back here to Virginia.
Wow. And that's kind of easy because you guys are literally minutes from 95. You can actually see the interstate from your location here. So you have folks traveling north and south all of the time.
Every day. People stopping by from all over the country, really. And everyone's saying, hey, it's a little different than what I'm used to at home, but man, this is delicious. We're going to come, and they always come back. Anytime they get a chance to travel on 95, Saucy's is definitely one of their destinations.
Children and adolescents can have mental health disorders that may interfere with the way they think, feel, and act. These disorders may lead to school failure, family conflicts, drug abuse, and delinquency. Call AES today, 804-321-2777. Innovative educational and counseling services in the home, school, and community. 804-321-2777 or visit AES on the web at aesva.com. AES, opening doors to a brighter future.
You've heard us talk about how popular Saucy's is here in the Petersburg area. And of course, people travel from Richmond, the Tri-Cities, here for great food. We also hear a lot about the visitors who come from far and near as they travel up and down 95 and 85. Today we have a family who's traveling back home to Georgia. We have with us
Ann Hayes Pierce.
and
Betty Drinkard.
and your mom too.
I'm the mom, this is the daughter, and this is the granddaughter.
All right, and you ladies are traveling back to Georgia. How'd you find out about Saucy's?
We Googled it.
Mhm.
Wanted a good barbecue establishment to stop at it for lunch, and so we Googled barbecue in Petersburg, Virginia.
Yeah.
And Saucy's had the best rating, and here we are.
And that says a lot, right?
This family is a connoisseur of barbecue.
Oh, wow.
They search for it all over the country, wherever they go.
Good deal. Good deal. Now, after having Saucy's barbecue, what's your thinking?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up?
Right.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Well, once again, thank you for sharing with us, and we're certainly happy that you came by Saucy's.
Well, it made our day. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
This is where it all started, right here at 5th and Bolingbrook in Old Town Petersburg, here at the famous Saucy Container. This is like a conversation piece.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not every day you see a restaurant made out of a shipping container.
No, that's true. I mean, there is a lot of that going on all around the country, but I don't think there's anything like that in I want to say in Virginia. I mean, I might be making a little bit of a stretch saying that, but I think we may be one of the only ones. So.
And so, as I've seen over a period of time, a lot of workers here in the area, a lot of residents, even visitors.
That's right.
Come through.
There's a lot of action right now in this part. We call it the warehouse district of Petersburg. Sort of laid low. I don't want to say it was dead for a long time, but there wasn't a whole lot of traffic here.
Sure.
And not just us, but there's a lot going on in this immediate couple of blocks here. New loft buildings, new restaurants. There's Saucy's here. There's a bakery up front. There's a lot going on right here.
Wow. So it's real easy for those who are viewing our show to find.
Yes, very easy. We're on the corner of 5th and Bolingbrook. Our physical address is actually 257 East Bank Street, rear.
All right. Well, let's go over to the window.
Okay, sounds good.
This is where I ordered my favorite pulled chicken barbecue sandwich with the coleslaw on it.
That's right. This is where you get all the food. We have the entire menu is actually served out of this during the day, and then at night we'll see the inside. At night the sit down is open. So that's right.
So what time does the sit down open?
Sit down opens at 5.
Okay.
This opens at 11, and this closes at 7. Sit down closes at 10. There's a little bit of an overlap.
Yeah. Excellent. Of course, we talk about the food here at Saucy's being unique, but if you want to talk about really things that are unique, it's the interior of this restaurant.
The menu is original here.
Yeah.
All the recipes are original. All the furniture is original too, even the lights, bar stools, the back of the bar. We built all the tables.
No, the folks coming here to talk about the food, but when they look around and see how this is so uniquely done, this alone is something we're talking about. Now, how long does it actually take to, say, for instance, put the table together?
It takes a little while. I mean, it probably took a couple days time to build the tables, the lights. What we try to do in some cases, especially with these lights that you'll see in the ceiling, are use specific implements from local businesses.
And starting with the container outside, we see something similar to the container right here inside of the Saucy.
That's right. Yep. We sort of modeled the bar after the corrugation on the Saucy's container outside.
Wow. It's really unique. And then, of course, we have this area here.
This is actually roofing material on the wall, and that's a corrugated type roofing material. We built all the signage and the bars for the signage. We painted the insignia here on the back. This is actually
You did this?
Yeah, this is a representation of the shipping container outside on the wall.
And then, of course, lastly, we have to talk about the special seating here at the bar area.
The bar stools. This is a tractor seat, and we bought 10 of these from Kentucky, And we bought the piping and the bases and things locally here, and we designed and built them here in Petersburg.
That is amazing. Well, of course, you've heard everything there is about Saucy's. It's where it started with the outside container, the walk-up, and of course here, the new sit-down restaurant. Now, of course, the food is delicious, and you have to come in and experience it for yourself. For more information on Saucy's, the information is available at the bottom of our screen. I'm Cavell Phillips, and this is What Works RVA.
Here's a question for every parent out there. If you could fast forward 20 years to see how your kid's doing in life, would you do it? Well, we can't time travel yet, but we can see the future better with the new Common Core state standards in our schools. They set clear goals for every stage of learning, and they're the same for everyone no matter what zip code you're in. So you can be sure your student is really grasping what she needs to know to get to graduation and beyond. Find out how it all works at commoncoreworks.org.
Hi, I'm Cavell Phillips, host of What Works RVA TV, inviting you to join us Saturday, May 9th, 7:05 for Faith Night here at the Richmond Diamond with the Richmond Flying Squirrels. There's lots for you and the entire family to do, so make the date. Saturday, May 9th, 7:05 here at the Richmond Diamond. Come on, Central Virginia, let's play ball. Today, we're here at the Richmond Diamond with the Richmond Flying Squirrels, and we're here talking with Kelby Tomlinson. Certainly, you've shared with us your faith, and how did you start going to church, and how did you get where you are spiritually?
I first started going to church when I would go and visit my grandparents, and my grandma would always make us go to church, and then we would, when I got into college, I got invited to church and really got plugged in there, and then just kept growing ever since.
All right. Now, we talked just a little bit about your faith and where you are spiritually in your life. Would you say there are a few other players on the team that acknowledges their faith like you and certainly try to encourage people to increase their faith?
Yeah, there's definitely a few people in the locker room that, the Bible talks about iron sharpeneth iron, and so we got some good guys in there that, can keep me strong, and then I can keep them strong, and, we can make an influence in people's lives that, maybe have never really grown up in church.
Kelby, what would you like to say to those watching about Faith Night?
Faith Night's a fun night. I remember doing it last year and just having people come and players get to share their testimonials, so it's a great time out to get to hear other people out there that share the same faith, and then to catch a good game is always fun as well.
Hey everybody, this is Parney from the Flying Squirrels, hoping you can make it to the Diamond on May the 9th for our Faith Night. It's the first of two this season, and it's going to be a great one. Make sure you come out and join us. It's going to be a wonderful night of all kinds of great family activities. Make sure you come out and enjoy Faith Night with the Flying Squirrels. Have fun, go nuts.